Greetings, earthlings. Welcome back to my channel, the only Lauren channel, Lauren the Chanel. And I know it's been so long, but yes, I am finally back with another of the videos, and I have missed you guys so much, and I was trying to think of something, and I finally got something for you guys. So today's lecture and topic is basically, when will you die? Also known as cessation readings. This is basically talking about the when, where, and how you will die. And since I was doing these on Twitter, I thought I would bring them here to the channel so you guys could enjoy them as well. So basically I do this by looking at your 4th house, rising, and 8th house, and transits made to the North Node. It's almost 100% accurate with the past deaths that have happened over this year in 2020 with, you know, Kobe Bryant and Chadwick Boseman and Maya. So that's the thing. I also can predict your micro deaths, which is basically just transformations being made, which is basically you making major life changes that are major in your life. So the first thing I'm going to talk about is the 4th house, because the 4th house is the most important in all of this, the most essential. The 4th house is ruled by Cancer, the sign of the home. Be it no coincidence, it is the same name of the very deadly disease. But in the same token, Cancer is what is needed to form the building blocks of cells in the body. It just happens to be that too much radiation in different forms can cause the abnormal buildup of cancer cells in the body, which is why I view Libra, the sign ruled by Venus, also ruling radiational decay and electromagnetic radiation in general, because of lasers, electrotherapy. Also too, when I think of Libra and radiation, you know, when you radiate skin, like beauty, that kind of thing, because you put gloss on it and stuff. And also radiational stuff tends to be with beauty skin. And to back that up, the Venus ruled Taurus is also the sign of gardening. And with gardening, you need compost, which is dead material, and dead material feeds the earth again for gardening and makes it oh so fertile, which is therein to the opposite sign being the opposite sign being Scorpio, which is ruled by death and things that go under the ground to die, which is what happens in the sign of the home when too much of one thing is a good thing, which is why 4 Cancer plus 4 equals 8, which is Scorpio, 8th house. Y'all know how to count. So for instance, when a child is being severely beaten and manipulated in the home, they grow up and find a partner who is beaten or beating them and manipulating to them. And because they don't know, they end up repeating the cycle. And the cycle repeats generation over generation until someone comes and breaks it up, basically breaking up the tumor. And tumors usually have to be removed with chemotherapy, which is recognized in the sign of Pisces, the sign that rules chemicals, and unconditional love, aka Jesus. So I said all of that to say, when the sun hits the eastern horizon and the sun sets and it hits your eyes and opens up your third eye chakra and expands your pineal gland for the tasting of the 8, 12, or 15 chakras you got, and whatever, you know what I mean. And those aspects are made to you via your chart, measured by your chart, to you via measured by your chart. You are basically one bad motherfucker. So initially I wasn't gonna show you guys what I meant in the natal chart because I couldn't think of any dead person's natal chart that I would show you that would actually be appropriate. But then ding-a-ding-a-ding-a-ding-a-ding, it came to me. I will show you guys is Jesus' natal chart, and when he was born. So let me pull out. So I just decided to go with the basic December 25th birth, when he was born. I know you guys were clowning on Twitter talking about Jesus couldn't have been a Capricorn because a Capricorn wouldn't do that. I'll have you know, Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. was a Capricorn. Okay, so I decided to go with, I use astro charts because they allow me to do a number that's not, do the number that's not the drop down measurement of the natal chart. Basically I can put in like numbers that are like the year number two, not 2000, but like 001, the year 1. So this is Jesus's natal chart. You can see that. And I might superimpose. How can I get y'all to see that? Okay, that's Jesus, born December 25th, 006 at 12:04 a.m. I chose 12. Midnight is always a good time, and I chose 12:04 because it felt right. Okay, just keep it 1,000 with you. So Jesus here, and on this chart, he is a Capricorn sun, Leo moon, Mercury in Sagittarius, Venus in Capricorn, Mars in Leo, Jupiter in Pisces, Saturn in Virgo, Uranus in Aries, Neptune in Sagittarium, Pluto in Libra, and he's a Libra ascendant, and the North Node is in Virgo, and his MC is in Cancer. So I'm gonna just tell you guys right now what I see, okay? The 4th house is in Capricorn. Sun, the moon is in Leo. The sun, that's the sun. My nigga was gonna die, okay? That's right there, is right there, is right there. Okay, the Mercury in Sagittarius, yes, he was a prophet. He was prophesying, okay? Venus in Capricorn, go hard, okay? Basically, so far as we know, he didn't really have that many relationships, whatever, blah blah. I don't know what to say about a Venus Capricorn. His Mars was in Leo, and I don't know anything about a Leo Mars other than they say Leos like to fight. It's a fixed Mars sign, so I guess he was going to get his mission accomplished when it comes to his action. Jupiter in Pisces, that makes sense. Yeah, expansions. Jupiter is the ruling sign of Pisces, or co-ruler, classical ruler. Saturn in Virgo, and so basically his Saturn, it doesn't say that here. So basically Sun in the 4th house, that's basically what you can look out for He had the sun in the 4th house with a Libra rising, and since Libra containing the sun and Venus, so when it has Venus too, he also has his Taurus is in Scorpio. Okay, that's also ruled by death. And then his 8th house is also in Taurus, because you know when you have cardinal ascendant, you almost always have fixed. His 5th house was in Aquarius, the humanitarian. Jesus is the king, okay, Leo. And his 11th house is also in Leo, containing the moon, Mars, and North Node. And Pisces and Virgo are also known as the Jesus placements. So like I told you guys, almost 100% accurate. Now I'm gonna go on to the day he died. So on a day Jesus died, okay, the 1st house was in Sagittarius. You could kind of say that his life's mission here, as he rose the rising, he was known as the prophet. The 1st house, that's what he was known as. 2nd house was in 0 degrees Aquarius. 4th house was in Aries. The 4th house was in Aries on the day he died. And that's pretty much it. If you guys are interested in getting this service, let me know. I'll see you guys later. Bye, Earthlings.